bit annoyed by the fact that the standard fog lights are just a blank bit of black plastic. So I've had this order here from Tesery. I'll put a link to the product in the description below. And what we have here are some aftermarket replacement DRL LED fog lights and indicators. Have a look at that. These come with a couple of wires. The yellow one we're going to tap in to the side indicator, and I'm sure there's an extension cord in there somewhere. And this one here, this is going to plug into an adapter for the headlight, so when the headlight LED DRLs are on, then these will be shining white as well. And of course when I indicate, they should flash yellow too. How hard are these to install? Oh, let's find out. First thing we're going to do is get the bonnet open, get all the plastic for the front out so we can access the back of the headlight, and we're going to test first that both these indicators work before we go to replacing the indicators in the front bumper. Now that we've got the front out of the way, we can have a closer look at all the wiring that's provided with the front DRL fog light kit. First thing that we're going to do, this here is an intercept cable. We're going to unplug a cable that goes into the back of one of the headlights. It doesn't matter which one, left or right. This will intercept it there. We'll plug the cable into here, that one into the headlight, and that will provide us an output here. 3 wires, whatever they are, doesn't really matter. This then will go into this little device here, like so. And that looks like a voltage regulator or something. Comes out the other end with that plug. And then finally this plug here, we're going to plug it into these extension cables. These will then connect to the fog lights, left and right. Pretty long, good. So that intercepts the headlight to an adapter, then to this extension cable here. I'm going to temporarily plug it in. We're just going to check that the fog lights actually work before we go to the trouble of installing them. Okay, a little tricky to remove. Make sure you pull out that little pink tab to loosen it a little bit. Then this is the intercept cable. That goes where? That goes back in. Yep, that goes back in here. Lock that in place. This one here goes back into the back of the headlight DRL. Like so. Click. Good. That's all connected there already. Then we connect the power ends to the back of one of the fog lights here. The other one here. Then we turn the car on and see if we get any light coming out of these units. Headlight on, headlight on. Yeah! Look at that. It's so bright. So now that we've verified that both fog lights work when hooked up to that adapter to the headlight DRL, it's time to get the fog lights installed. I'm going to start in the front right side first. To get the old black plastic out and this in, I'm going to jack the car up, take the wheel off. We're going to peel back the fender and pop out some plastic plugs, remove the old plastic fog light cover, install this one. This connector here, the black and red wire, is going to connect to that harness that I showed you earlier. And this yellow one here, there's a little extension cable provided in the box, and it's going to run up around here, and there's an adapter which will plug into the back of the turn signal here behind the side indicator. So with the wheel off, we now have access to the wheel lining here. I've taken a few of the bolts and screws out. There's one there, 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 and over there, and down there. How many is that? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and oh yes, 5. The 5th one's up here. Once I've got that out of the way, we can peel that back a little bit and we can have a look inside where it's really dark, and that is the back of the black plastic fog light. Fake fog light? That part there. Alright, so you can see the black fog light cover, and in here it's kind of hard to show you with one hand, but that is one of the bolts that's holding it in. There's another one at the far end you can see, and then there's one just hidden behind, yeah, up above those little corrugated conduits there. So 1, 2, 3 little bolts that we have to remove. They're a Torx head, so you're going to need some tools kind of like this, an assortment, to get them out. 3 of those out, and then we can remove the black plastic cover inwards and out through the fender liner, and then we can install our really nice LED ones instead. Later. I didn't film the whole process of undoing all the bolts. You know how to undo a bolt, I'm sure by now. To get that out, there were 3 bolts from the inside. There's my foot, sorry. Undo the Torx bolt there, undo the Torx bolt there, undo the Torx bolt there. Now, if you look at the top, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 little slots, and there are little projections. See if I can show you. Up in there, those little tabs. You kind of have to lift up those tabs. I use a couple of pry tools, lift them up, nudge the fog light cover back, and nudge them 2 out. So that's gone out. I've got a big hole there, and we're going to install the new LED DRL fog light. Oh, the other thing you have to do is there's a couple of little cables attached to the back of the fog light. You'll see it, just snip them free. Later. So I've installed the LED DRL fog light. It's a perfect fit for the bumper. Love the look of it. And I've already hooked up the power wire, that black and red connector. That goes to that headlight connector that we talked about earlier. Now we're going to hook up that yellow wire. We're going to hook it up to the side indicator there. I've already popped out a couple of plugs. There's one there. There's one up there that I've taken out as well. We should be able to pull this down pretty easily. I saw a little gap there. So, there we go. So if we pull the fender liner back a bit and have a look in there, that white connector that you see, that connects to the side camera and indicator as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug that connector there. We're going to install the provided intercept cable that will just go in between the light and the connector, and we're going to run the rest of that yellow wire all the way around to that yellow wire which is there, and then that will mean that this fog light DRL will become an indicator when I want to indicate on that side. Well, I ended up popping up the side repeater because that was really the only way to remove the plug. You got to squeeze down on that bit there and pull it out at the same time. There's just not enough room, I feel, from the inside of the wheel well. Anyway, what we're going to do now, we're going to use that. This will go in between that and the indicator, and like I said, yellow wire will run it up under the fender to the fog light. Okay, side repeaters pop back in, the yellow wires run through above the wheel well there, and we've plugged it into the DRL there, as you can see. So what we're going to do, we're going to do a test run before we have a crack at the other side. Turn the car on, turn the headlights on, turn the hazard lights on, see how it all works out. So now that we've done the right hand side, you know, we're working on the front left. Got the car up, got the wheel off, loosened, yeah, I think, loosened this enough to remove, just about. The trickiest thing about getting these original black covers off is actually popping up the clips which are holding the upper part of the fog light cover in place. It does take a little bit of pushing, shoving, and gentle persuasion with one of these little stupid things, little tabs. Another thing I found, there's actually 2 tabs here, 2 tabs here. If you lift them both up at the same time, I'm using a little angle bracket to try and do that. If you lift them both up at the same time, then we should be okay with getting that. You see? Yeah, so you've got 2 little tabs that go here, 2 little tabs that go there. You've got to lift them up and then push it back at the same time. Maybe it'll help if you had another person helping you. The other thing too, just snip these little wire cable ties or whatever, which hold a little bracket in there. I've already pulled down this fender cover. a whole bunch of little plastic clips as we saw on the other side. This one here I was able to disconnect the indicator bracket just by pulling it from behind, so that was nice, much easier. We've got our turn signal harness, which we're going to clip in between the two, and then we just pass this wire up, under, over the wheel well, like so. That goes up, just comes down to here. Then our other fog light goes into the space vacated by the original part. So how hard is this modification to do? Well, you do have to take off the frunk. Yeah, you do have to jack up your car. You do have to remove the wheel, and you've got to get the old parts out. I think it's not a difficult task to do if you've got all the tools already and you're kind of patient and you don't rush anything. Because if you rush something, you're going to hurt yourself or you're going to damage something. So, on a scale of 0 to 10, I'm giving it a 6. 6 out of 10 for difficulty. So what we're doing here is we're just making sure that when I get the fog light in, the little brackets line up on top. It is impossible for me to film it, but once you get to this stage, you'll understand. I think I need to give it a little push. Yeah, nearly there. See that? Pretty close to lining up. Look at that. Really good fitment. Direct replacement. All we have to do now is put 3 Torx bolts back into the back of the fog light. We're going to connect this little yellow connector to the yellow connector at the back of the fog light. We're going to connect the black and the red one to the other harness that we ran in from the front. And we're going to give it a test run. Right. As you can tell, it's just started raining, but we have just finished the installation as well. We've got both the front fog light DRLs in place. What I've done here, I've tidied up the wiring very slightly. The intercept harness goes here. I've put it in through here. I've mounted the little box with some double-sided tape right there. Then we've got the cabling going here, and where it splits is here. So it goes to one fog light there and to the other fog light there. And all we've got to do now is put the frunk back in place and we're done. And that's my guide on how to install the LED DRL fog lights from Tesery for your Tesla Model 3, and I think they've got them for the Model Y as well. Use my code BOZUGARAGE at Tesery for an extra discount. Check the product link in the description below if you want to find this exact product to give your Tesla a modern facelift, particularly if you don't have the fog lights from the factory like mine. I've been Tim from BOZUGARAGE. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.